sometimes I forget how long I've really been in this sport, but just going through some stuff. These are actually study fight films and some of my fight films. Yep, that's right. Study films used to be on VHS, guys.
Meaningful women's bout. I now am joined by Teddy Atlas, and I use the phrase meaningful women's fight because one of the major criticisms of women's boxing is that there aren't enough meaningful fights or those fights to be made. But this is different with Holly Holm against Chevelle Hallback.
Yeah, both of these women are solid fighters, obviously. And Holm, who we're looking at right now, where she's really solid is, first of all, she has the advantage of coming from the wrong side. She's a southpaw. She's very tall, and she knows how to use that height.
Women's junior welterweights will be going at it, including Ring Magazine's Female Fighter of the Year, Holly Holm against Chevelle Hallback. Stay with us. More to come.
So caught up in scheduling my future that I don't enjoy my life that I'm living right now. So far, I've been blessed. It's been a good career, and I hope it keeps going that way.
Holly Holm, 25 years old, 5'8", so she's got 3 inches in height advantage. She checked in at a tight 139, and she can fight much higher than that. In fact, she may have to if she wants to secure a big fight if she wins tonight against Mary Jo Sanders. 17-1-2 is her record. Her lone loss was a fight she was winning but got stopped on cuts. And she's easily dismantled. You see there the bigger names along the way. In fact, Mia St. John, Christy Martin, she won 58 of the 60 scored rounds. Good person, very capable veteran, 24 wins, 11 knockouts, 10-year career, and she's really went out very, very hard early in her career. In fact, she fought world-class Lucille Riker in just her second pro.
Holly Holm is the taller fighter. She's also the southpaw. Look for her to fight on the outside. Now, she can fight inside, too. But against Hallback, who's always going to be coming forward, of course, is shorter, and looking for left hooks. I expect Holm, who I'm going to play, to be on the outside, use that southpaw jab, keep reach, and also use that southpaw hook. Bang! The right hook right in between that wide left hook of Hallback. Also, straight left hand. Either way you look at it, look for Holm on the outside, punching between the big shots, get the win. And Hallback, you know what you're going to see. Then again, she's always coming forward, looking for left hooks. But I think tonight, she would serve herself well to trade the left hook in for the right hand. Why? Well, she's fighting a southpaw, and we all know right hands land against southpaws. Now, Holm is also very tall, but sometimes Holm stands a little straight up, a target for that right hand. So if you're Hallback, go in here, show the left hook, bang, straight right hand.
Women's junior welterweights will be going at it, including Ring Magazine's Female Fighter of the Year, Holly Holm against Chevelle Hallback. Stay with us. More to come. For Hallback here, we're going to round 2. A meaningful fight in women's boxing. That's what the sport needs. That's what the sport is getting tonight. Again, it's the outside for Holm. And it's the straight punches for Holm. And it's the opportunities that those straight punches get, Joe, from Hallback style. Hallback again. And then again, she likes to throw advantage tensions. Looks to come in. But a lot of times, she punches it a little wide. And that straight left hand from the southpaw will do the trick. Straight beats down all the time. And just straight left hand again from Holly Holm. Right now, you can see the problem for Hallback. You see it written all over her face, and you see it in her body language. She's not sure what key will get her in that front door without receiving level. Now, with Hallback. Oh, no, I think they're going out for what she can handle. Yeah, but no way is Nate Campbell going in that ring on a daily basis and winging punches the way he does his fans. He draws more and more, doing more damage. But maybe Hallback would be well served if Holm started to come forward a little bit, getting aggressive, giving up the height. Because you can tell that Hallback cannot win a fight in this geography, staying on the outside.
She gave up her height moments ago, and Holbeck didn't fire anything back. Now she comes in with the left hand.
It's going to be hard for her to dominate the way that she likes to dominate with Holm. It was bigger, structurally, not just height-wise. And you see her exactly right there.
So I've actually never watched this fight until tonight, so I'm letting you guys watch it with me. I literally never watched this fight. I remember this fight very well. And actually to this day, there's one thing that we had as like a game part for the fight. We called it the Chevelle. So sometimes, I'm not going to say what it is, but we'll still use that term today. He'll be like, Holly, do the Chevelle.
Inside the ring or outside the ring. The last time you were on ESPN was March 30th back in your hometown of Detroit, taking on Valerie Mathis.
Tell us how he keeps those straight punches going or falls straight to that.
There's that straight left hand from Holm. Mary Jo Sanders, undefeated female fighter with us here.
Yeah, you don't need me to tell you this, but Holbeck cannot win the fight on the outside. She had a good round the last round, but it was on the inside. If she stays on the outside, even if she's bringing her waist, she's deflecting a lot of those punches. She cannot overcome that reach advantage of those straight punches of Holm standing in that dimension.
Yeah, and Holm is doing a great job as far as her distance. And even when she gets more aggressive and comes forward, it's hard for her all the time. Like, look, I only have to face one person in there. You have, I don't know how many guys that were 100 pounds chasing after you wanting to break you in half. So, you know, yeah. But he's great. He really is.
Charlie Sanders.
Talk to him on the phone or after the fight afterwards, and I had some words with Molly, and you know, nice girl, great girl, and it's definitely something that we want to happen.
Maybe that opportunity will present itself in about 4 rounds. We'll see if Sharon Holbeck has anything to do with that. She can go for that possibility.
And then so in this sport, obviously, it's a battle of hills to get accepted, to get respect, to women's boxing. You do a great job inside and outside the ring of doing that, as do these two. Another thing that you got to do is, you have to be more afraid to step up and give up weight, to go out of the natural weight just to make a fight. You're a man who not to do that. There's plenty of fights out there, but if you want to make a really marquee fight, you may have to go up 1 or 2 weight classes and just forget about physicality.
Absolutely, absolutely. And starting
At the end of the 7th round, this time Holly Holm came out to start the 8th round at Mathis.
Right now, the opportunities for Holbeck is when she gets inside and then also to catch Holm as she goes out.
That was his scorecard through 7 rounds of action here at Albuquerque. 69-64, Holly Holm.
Obviously, from reading my scorecard, you know that I think at least that it's time that Holbeck has to really blow things up a little bit here. Has to really get that work rate going and more importantly, change the geography of this fight. She needs to get close. And one of the things that maybe will tell how well she can do that, she's coming the heaviest weight in the last 3 years for Holbeck. She's 8.5 pounds more than her last fight. So we'll see if that serves her and she has to put the foot to the floor and see if there's gas.
Next 2 rounds, fight like this. No tomorrow. This girl can't take. Change go left, change go right. Not straight back. You got it? No straight back.
Mr. Winklechan, always in my corner.
Hands up and walk forward. It messes it all up. All right?
I don't know, she was pressuring her. She wasn't that effective. Round 9, Holly Holm. And Pete Trumps against Chevelle Holbeck, who has to have a sense of
Physical dimensions of these two players. And so one's Jamie, the other one's not Jamie. One's should be moving in. She's not moving in. But it's the battle in the mind of Holback. She is not sure.
Okay, I'm trying to not put the whole thing, kind of makes it long, but I'm going to do all around 10. I do kind of remember she was trying to come out and knock me out. I don't really know how it's going to go, but we're going to see.
Last year, rounds of 23, 22, 13 punches, and they were respectful.
Because on my scorecard, Holback needs a knockout, so I'll say to our audience right away. Don't forget, Holt only lost was fighting knockout.
After that cuts. Remember, 2-minute round, so the clock against the efforts of Holback.
Not a lot of time to heat up. Well, Joe, they say it, Bob. You have to have a short memory. You have to forget about that bad shot in the next round. You can't let it linger in your mind. Right now, I think Holback would be well served with a short memory. I think the long memory is keeping her from going where she needs to go. She got caught with some left hand early in this fight on the outside. And I think that memory is keeping her from going inside where she needs to go with Holt.
A little amnesia would serve Holback very well.
I'll tell you one thing that is different from MMA with boxing. When your arms are tired and all you really can still throw is your punches. And arms are so tired. They feel like your gloves go from 8 ounces to 100 pounds by the round 10. Washing your hair the next day, trying to lean your elbows on the side of the shower wall so you can actually wash your hands, wash your hair.
And she closes it out. This is the fans here in Albuquerque.
Mr. Winklejohn.
They will most likely love what they hear when we come back and hear from the judges. Stay with us. Holly Holm celebrating.
Mr. Hoyle helped me out with so much of my career in my corner for years and years and years. And there's my papa.
A little amnesia would serve Holback very well.
I'll tell you one thing that is different from MMA with boxing. When your arms are tired and all you really can still throw is your punches. And arms are so tired. They feel like your gloves go from 8 ounces to 100 pounds by the round 10. Washing your hair the next day, trying to lean your elbows on the side of the shower wall so you can actually wash your hands, wash your hair.
And she closes it out. This is the fans here in Albuquerque.
Mr. Winklejohn.
They will most likely love what they hear when we come back and hear from the judges. Stay with us. Holly Holm celebrating.
Mr. Hoyle helped me out with so much of my career in my corner for years and years and years. And there's my papa. A lot of people don't know about Mr. Hoyle because he was such a part of my boxing career. And let me tell you, he's been with Mr. Winklejohn my whole boxing career. Worked my corner for many, many years. A lot of love and respect for that man. Let me tell you, when you have a team behind you that supports everything you do, there's nothing that compares. Show was awesome too.
Anticipating good news. And the punch track numbers brought to you by Just for Men.
To 90, and Judge Anita Sanchez scores it 98-92 for the winner by way of unanimous decision. And now, the IFBA Junior Welterweight Champion of the World from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Holly Holm. Now a big ticket seller in New Mexico, and a rise to shutout scorecards, and then another 98-92. When we come back, Holly Holm
So,
and Mary Jo Sanders take
well, I don't know the story of my back flip, but I actually had been knocked out in a kickboxing fight, and I was super nervous for my next fight. And I was getting ready to leave. I was like, I'm going to win this fight, you know. And Mr. Winkledon was like, can you do a backflip? Everybody does a like cartwheel or back handspring. And, I mean, in MMA, we see a lot of backflips now, so don't get me wrong. But in boxing, you didn't see that. And he's like, after this fight, you're going to win. We're going to do backflip. I was like, all right. So that's kind of when it started, and then kind of just trickled through my whole career. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the fight. I kind of did. It got me all pumped up right now, though. Now I don't think I can sleep.